see what the lives in the phone now at the bar, the media, and as you see about the team, sister in the home for so and the home for yes. But then, Obakaya, a baby. A bra Senegali, who issues that Kaba and Casa Cassie lady, you know, sister, Benedict, Homo, and all Casa Senegali, a bit torn in Sana, or your mixes or mixing Sana. I'm the woman I'm Nipa for, so I'm going to make sense. I'm going to come on. It's something about social media. In fact, also the man tomorrow can say, I will sell it ground from also by James and I'll bet James I come to be good. Yeah, and I'm letting the team come on and NBA. All right, Della, you made from Satan and look from Satan, Mejiso, Papa. Oh, my dear, don't me, I do. But as I say, and it's what we say. Hey, in a tata, me, ma'am, but dear, give it to me. Tina, dear Mama. Yeah, me am a day. That's right. Okay. So, I'm saying, Jinko Marche. Yeah. Someone I'm able to about honest selling issue. Yeah. That's when I got to know you, and then you didn't come more. Since then, the like friends are. Yeah. So, after that issue, me as well say I'm in Kwanam most bloggers make I don't know if you got reaction from Sally about it. Did you call you and ask it?
No. She didn't call me. And honestly speaking, I wasn't expecting her to call me because the thing is, when the issue came out, people were thinking that I wanted attention. Oshame, Facebook, so many people were like, she's an upcoming actress, she wanted attention, a whole lot of stuff. Because people went to my profile and saw, see, people were thinking it was a staged thing. See, I didn't want any attention from her for them to settle on say a kai. I just poured my heart out, and it was just a concern. It wasn't something I was expecting somebody to just prolong it.
I think we need to watch that video and first interview, the way you cried. Mainly what happened? Because you burst into tears. I don't know if recollecting it and I say,
the issue, Lydia, it's not like it wasn't a stage thing, it was really something that happened. So I'm very emotional about it. And I'm very emotional. Anyone who knows me personally knows I'm very emotional about my kids. When you are not giving me the chance to see them, it drives me crazy. Anytime I remember the issue, it brings a lot of sadness, and so anytime I talk about it, I get a little emotional. You must stop looking into my face like that. That's it. So it's an emotional thing I went through. So anytime I talk about it, even off camera, anywhere,
I remember saying during that interview, first interview, you spoke of her, and you cried when at a certain point. And when
camera was on too, I cried. So you should just know that I was so very emotional about the incident. But the thing is, now in our society now you're living in, people do other stuff to get attention. So when you are even serious and you are saying something, if you are kumemwa, people think you are kidding about it. But all the same, it came to pass because let me chip in into like the day the thing happened. No, fortunately and unfortunately, the next day was Wale's birthday.
Whose birthday?
Shatawale's birthday.
Oh.
That was 17th October. That was last year. So I went to do the cocktail. So some of the bloggers who knew me personally, when the issue came, no, they didn't approach me. But this is the thing. Obanu se mena mijna ba neja yenton akachemi o. So yes, so yes, but I was feeling so bad about it because the program which Sally and her husband and the friend came, it was a sales program. We were doing sales, but this is the thing. This is Shatawale's house. He's doing his birthday, and there is a cocktail stand. So why would somebody sell cocktail at somebody's birthday? Yeah, so I felt a little bit like I said. Yeah, I felt a little bad about it. I know some few bloggers, I don't want to mention their names, like they made me felt bad, and honestly speaking, but I took it cool, you know.
Okay, so Oko will be birthday, and as Oko set up will be birthday, and only
it depends on the agreement you've made with the person.
Okay.
Okay,
the can't do my one, you can't want to.
Okay, I'm a mixologist, I do cocktails for events. Yeah, basically I take events, maybe a wedding, engagement, any event that happens. No, you call me, it's a contract, I agree on you with maybe an amount, and the arrangement and everything. Then you start. But sometimes it depends on the event. Sometimes the event is a sales event, a normal social gathering event. That one, it's easier to sell. Yeah, because it's an agreement. I want to organize an alcohol. What am I gaining from your event that you want me to come and do? Makes us 10%, 20%, you come and sell. But wedding, engagements, funerals, birthdays, it's hardly to sell there because, sorry to say, it doesn't make sense. Obi any wedding, Obi any year, no, it doesn't make sense. So basically, it's social gatherings, events, and ayana yet I selling. But when it comes to weddings and all those stuff, maybe ayana are free. It's birthdays, mostly cocktails are not sold. To me, the best of my knowledge, yeah.
I understand. All right. So yenka mbra na afi yenfa ko twetwe na aka no so emfa enhyehyɛ so no upcoming actress. She's been on set and all that. I mean, what two movies did you play?
Yeah, I did Altar of Grace with this man, Juicy Beast. It was a series on DSTV. I did 2 scenes with Serafina, one Nigerian actress, and at the same time I was assisting continuity. Yeah, and we did ch0p. I shot a scene with yellow guy Drogba. Yeah, Rabbi Bray Productions. I assisted even on ch0p's too. I assisted on continuity, Rabbi Bray Productions, and so I did the script scheduling with my continuity man. I said he's my boss. That's how I said because he trained me. Yeah, and I shot a scene there too. And after I also a drop of happiness, Rabbi Bray. Unfortunately, I couldn't go on set, which she was a little furious about it, but it wasn't my fault. But I did the script scheduling for them.
All right. And then it motivated you to go into acting.
Okay, so since from childhood, I am a person made entertainment, and I was born and bred in Sunyani. So anyone who knows me in Sunyani knows the kind of person I am. So most of the people I grew up in Sunyani, when they saw me doing it, they were not surprised because back then we used to do Farm World. those time, you know. So we had a couple of people that trained us. Yes, I remember back in Sunyane, Omega, Inkum's wife. That time, I remember vividly well. She was one of the ladies that trained us to dance to do formation dance on songs that has come out that time, you know. So it was something that I was really into it when it comes to entertainment, music, movies. I can't remember sometime I watch movie, so my father will go out and come back and see me watching movie, and he'll be like, those people you are watching them, no mama come school a view. Also I was go school we see and they go to movies then they but he didn't know I was learning something because I was so passionate about it. And my mom has a little background with entertainment. She did some 1 or 2 shots during a camp drama time. Yeah, so unfortunately she couldn't pursue it due to 1 or 2 reasons. It was something that was in me. Yes, ne wo me mu. I obi a oni me from Sunyani back then I used to tell the person I want to be an actress. I want to be on screen. It was something that was in me. And during that time, the person I felt like she made me felt the passion was Jackie. Yes, Jackie was somebody I really loved watching. Those days, things we do for love, so she was somebody I really loved watching her. Yeah, so the passion was from childhood, and I think maybe it's in the blood due to my mom's background with it. Yeah. So
okay, so you are not somebody you are well known on screen.
Yeah.
Actors and as actresses, and we are well known. So you being supported being at the continuity line extra. So now it is challenges then
okay, the thing is when I started, as you know, when you are starting there, it's not easy. That time I was in school, I'm a government secretariat. Sometimes I would have to skip class. I mean, so sometimes it's not like I'm going to act or anything, I will be afraid me. Me have to say, yeah, you should be people, maybe I want to be there.
You want to see how
it goes, yeah. So as times goes on, I started going to auditions. Afrikico those days, Phil Efe Bernard, he's a Nigerian director here. He normally do audition at Afrikico those days. But it was okay because it was an experience you learn from. Yeah, so the challenges it was many. Like sometimes with me Niska crowd with the baka. But what say your audition you baby. So you force now so we were doing auditions, but our auditions it's more scripts. I remember one day me wardrobe mama draw then I saw short scripts. I was like all these are auditions, so auditions yeah, I started asking myself those questions, but then it wasn't easy. Even though we haven't gotten to where we want to, but it wasn't easy for us. It has been hectic, it has been stressful, it has been a whole lot of issues, downs, ups. Like sometimes you think about some of the things and you go like, why do I still want to do this? But what continue I will say, oh me the next minute it's not be asking push you and you are going. Because
you've been on so many sets, work auditions, still you are not getting to the top.
Yeah.
I have a bembu.
You see, when we talk about passion is different from okay, let me do this to earn something. People have taken it as a business. People have taken it as a job. People have also taken it as a hobby. When it comes to me, it's a hobby for me. I wasn't thinking of acting to get money. I was thinking of following my passion to be on screen. Just for it.
Now you're passionate about.
Yeah, just to bring out my passion for people to see. So it wasn't about solely, the money was secondary matter. When it comes fine, it doesn't come. Maybe it's coming from me for forever. But the passion made me to still follow it. It got to a time, I think Rabbi Bray again, she's a very good sister of mine. She's very good and she's been good to me for years now, and I'm so grateful to her. I remember before meeting Rabbi Bray, I met this guy, we call him Muje, but his name is Richmond. But if you say Muje, anyone who is a movie person or maybe a crew member will know the person I'm talking about. Muje was a friend, so I spoke to him. I was like, I still want to do this. So he was like, okay, fine. And then I said, because I saw my friend, instead of saying, because I saw my friend. So the first movie he called me for was Aliyah. Aliyah was directed by Sam Atta, and it was produced by Fatima Adekoye, like she's called some Nigerian name, I've forgotten, sorry. Yeah, so that was the first set I went on, yeah, and the experience I had on that set was some way. That wasn't my first set as in starting, but that was the first set Muje introduced me to. Experience was it was a bit off for me because I was told I would shoot a scene. It was a party scene, and Prince Dave was also in the movie, so I was like, wow, okay, fine, maybe it's a start. Then I was told to have a short scene within the party scene. There was something I was supposed to do, and we call it montage, like without listening to the conversation, but you see the actions, you can just tell what's happening. So I will not mention name, but this guy approached me and told me he knows I'm taking the scene and he's the one giving it to me. I was like, okay, fine, I'm cool with that. Then he was like, and see, I should prepare and do everything. I took my own costumes along, so it was makeup day, and I was dressed up to shoot the scene. The guy brought me, I would not say he brought me, he asked me to shake his hand. So I extended my palm to do it, and he put something in my palm. So I was like, I didn't. Then as Ochiamena or the other Ochiamena, after the shoot, we should meet.
Today, what is your answer?
And what I may become. You see, Okasa now. Okay, as I think after that scene of Mushitino, maybe I never back. So, Michelle a condom. I was like, but why would he give me a condom? So I approached him again because I would want to clarify. Maybe I'm not in the mood to persuade it here. So I changed him and I was like, what's that? And I was saying, like, that's my payment to him for giving me the role.
Who was he on the set? No,
if I say it, you would get to know the person. That's why I don't want to say it.
Or your director,
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I've earlier said something. It will round the person out. That's why I don't want to say it. And see, he said, payment as in what? And he was like, after the scene, I'm supposed to go to his hotel and do the needful. So I was like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. So I gave him back the condom. Then as they shot scene which our scene was supposed to be the next scene to shoot. It was an interior scene, say a party scene inside it. Then they held on the scene for some time. Then the next minute, I almost had been shooting. Somebody has taken my role. I was asked to stay back and wait for them to shoot the scene they were coming to shoot. So I was thinking it'd be a different scene. Then I realized that it is the same scene now. Me woman. And I wasn't even playing some minor role, like I wasn't even playing. No. It's that scene, I wasn't even playing some role. No. They were shooting the scene
with another person.
With another person doing what I was asked to do.
Yes. Because you didn't.
I rejected the condom.
Okay.
Yes. And see, I felt a little bad about it, but I was like, okay, fine. And yes, so the next scene, they made it like a whole crowd. So I was asked to join the crowd. So I was just in the scene as a party girl. It wasn't the minor role I was going to do again. But I took it cool because I had seen a lot of things, I felt it was normal to me. Yeah, so I took it cool. Then after the scene.
Okay. So after the scene, what happened? No, when one approaching the panel and said,
no, I didn't, because no matter what you do, the scene has already been shot. No matter what you do, it's not going to bring back who confronting you. The both of you are mature people. You know what you were talking about. So if it didn't happen, automatically I should know that's the reason it didn't happen. I don't need to drag it. I'm not the one producing the movie. I'm an upcoming who has come on set to get a role, a minor role, to just make myself known. It's one of our mamia, whether good or bad, whether I liked it or not. You didn't give it to me, so I don't have any right to question you.
Okay, so let me ask you.
Okay.
This comes to the settlement, say there are sex for roles.
Yeah.
In the movie industry.
Yeah, it does. A lot.
Apart from the fact that you will be the condom wanting to have sex with you, ambassador, has there been any experience?
Yeah.
What's an movies?
Yeah. I remember a producer called me on his set. We were talking, me say, some celebrities, female celebrities, media actresses say, this is how they all do. So it is either you let me sleep with you or I'm not helping you to be what you want to be. I thought of it, I was like, honestly speaking, I don't know how to do it because I came to know, say, most of the people who even give themselves out don't even get their roles. I believed in what I had or still have, because I still have it, just that my posikakra. Yeah, so I believed in what I have in me than selling myself out. So I rejected it. So I was warned not to come on the set again. I just took a struggle here. Then one movie too, after that, the director called me, they were on set on the Spectres Road in Timembra. So I went, then the location he was giving me, but movie there, it's called any place for location. It was a movie house. Then I got there, they said he was in the room. I was like, he was in the room doing what? Well, then I entered the room. I realized he wasn't in the room, as they said. See, I was looking around to see, say, a movie house. Yeah. See, I'm very curious. So I was looking around, say, if you camera be and I said, they are shooting there, but I wasn't saying anything. Then I realized it was a personal invite
person gave you.
He gave me. Then eventually he came into the room.
Also a movie director.
Yeah, a movie director. So he came into the room, welcomed me, and we started talking. We talked about movies and all that. And even the previous set now, and my family, and to invite him and I'm we talked about that. So I realized he was touching me, trying to touch me and all that. I was like, no, I don't get it. Why did you call me here? I thought you said you were on set. No, yes, they are on set. The hotel is just here. I'm saying, okay, so if we are not shooting here, or you are not shooting here, why did you invite me here? And he was like, I know already, I know. So I should be matured enough not to. I was like, no, explain yourself to me, because I still don't get it. Then I was saying he wants to have sex with you. Which you see, when he said that, I was like, hey, me, I can't do it too. And the thing is, I liked him as a person. So that was
well known in the industry.
Yeah, I liked him as a person. You see, it was easier for me to. No, please. He was somebody I really liked in the industry, so it wasn't difficult for me to honor his invitation on set and all that. But when I realized his motive, to the extent of he even proposed anal. Yeah. Anal sex. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I didn't.
No, so you wanted to give in, but you can't.
No, the thing is, as I was saying, he said I can't give myself. Like he was like, okay, it's not my pussy, but he wants to.
Okay.
I was like, my pussy cry, I didn't give. Sorry for the language.
But
my pussy cry, I didn't give in. So how come my ass no? But on the soon by and for a day. And for now, I resisted on set. Then he got very furious. Then he said, if I'm not giving him anything, then I should leave. Yeah, or fucking me free room name. I was like, why you invited me here? All the way from Pillar 2 to Sphinx's taxi. That time now Uber isn't way, Bolt and Uber were not there. So then I come all the way with my own money, thinking I'm wasting the money to come on set to come and just get something. Then this is what you do. Okay, fine. And me, I'm somebody I really take things in good faith, whether good or bad. I take it in good faith. It is sometimes everybody is a but when the right time comes, you understand the reason why. I resisted and I left. But there is one thing that happened a year and not a year after death after birth. I met someone on the set, he's also a crew member, which they started doing their own shoot and all that. So I was interested in it, so I spoke to him. I don't want to mention his name. I spoke to him.
I don't want to mention his name.
Say Krumana, you want. Oh, you ain't been more one more. Cough, pay us.
You get there.
Okay. So this guy I spoke to, he didn't offer, like he didn't give the sex thing. But could you believe he told me to my face that I should go home and lose weight and come back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a awesome
and that time, you get exactly. That's what I wanted to say. I wasn't like this. So like me, I'm very emotional. So soon you started to free taxi now. Me coffee. They say, "Pa, that boy, the partner my head." Obviously, obey me. The only thing is to call Lucy wait. Hey, now wait here. I heard it. And me, I was seeing people who were much bigger and shapeless shooting.
I'm trying.
I just say they don't even have shape in you. But they were okay shooting with them. But me, with my figure, you told me, say, me economical Lucy waiting, bra. Indirectly, you're telling me you don't need me, but you are saying something that will put me off. You see, as I'm the guy, we still cool, but he doesn't know, say, as I'm near me, and I didn't approach him on, I want to act again. As I'm near me, afterwards I realized they were shooting a whole lot of stuff. They did series and all that stuff.
And then me feel all these things accurate to
yeah.
Yes, what you've experienced.
Yeah.
Somehow we can.
Yeah.
Because you always say, we know able to me. I can say, when I'm child, it's because basically all talent in the parents so now I feel.
And this thing, the annual thing. The condom thing, the lose weight thing, no, they all happened. Omo a CBA and son of me cycle set as a crew member.
Okay.
You get it? So I still had the passion. All this happened. So no. I still went on set again. So from there, it just about gave me the idea of being a crew member instead of acting. And being a crew member really helped me because I realized that it made me open. Because it's hardly, I don't know, but maintain female continuities. Yeah, I know one lady, I have forgotten her name. She's very good, very good. But I always tell myself, say, me just above her, I'll go and look for the girl and see another one from her because she's very good. Yeah. So I admire female crew members because age market it's about smartness.
But send your can go say because we send your to sorry I'm interested. What the problem?
Oh, shape need
I have one. That was here.
When you're actually, the intention is out.
Oh, so spiritual. Simply or body, yes.
You want me feel?
Body little. But let's see, your family was either sell share, we see about the life, we share interview to my that the lady I said, yes. The lady is back. That I see. The lady, I had one back.
Thank you for having me.